All right, President Trump takes his first military action as 47. This is the top 5 reasons why Trump is trending today.
Trump is trending, he's everywhere. From the news to the cat babies in our air.
All right, number 1 reason Trump is trending today, he ordered military strikes on ISIS in Somalia. This was the top news today from President Trump. I'll put up his Truth Social post about this, and he put this up on Twitter as well. This morning, I ordered precision military airstrikes on the senior ISIS attack planner and other terrorists he recruited and led in Somalia. These killers, who we found hiding in caves, threatened the United States and our allies. He goes on to say at the bottom, the message to ISIS and others who would attack Americans is that we will find you and we will kill you. Powerful message from President Donald Trump. Now, we know that just last month, now we're in February now, last month, we had that guy who was a former Army guy who was seduced by ISIS. He was recruited by ISIS. He pulled off that attack in New Orleans, that horrific thing where he ran over a bunch of people. And so this sends a powerful message to anybody that's thinking about getting involved or sympathizing with ISIS. Also, we find out that there is a video of this attack on the ISIS leadership, and it will be made available to the public once there's some classified stuff taken out of the video. They'll make a public viewing video of this. We may get that at a press briefing this week. Number 2 reason Trump is trending today, he has smacked Mexico, Canada, and China with tariffs. He put this up in a post today. I have implemented a 25% tariff on imports from Mexico and Canada, 10% on Canadian energy, and a 10% additional tariff on China. This was done through the International Emergency Economic Powers Act because of the major threat of illegal aliens and deadly drugs killing our citizens, including fentanyl. Now, Donald Trump had campaigned on this all throughout the year. We heard all about the tariffs he was going to impose on these people. Let's face it, the fentanyl alone is an act of war from China and coming through Mexico. We are losing so many Americans as a result of that crisis alone. But Trump is sending a message to all these people. Hey, listen, you don't want to play ball with us. We're going to smack you with a tariff. He promised to do it. And I think we are going to see big results from these countries as they respond and react to President Donald Trump smacking them with the tariffs. Number 3 reason why Trump is trending today, Venezuela has agreed to take back all of their illegal immigrants, including the dangerous Tren de Aragua gangbangers, and also Venezuela is going to pay for it. Here's the Truth Social post from Trump on this. Also, we got our hostages back from Venezuela. Many people not even aware that Venezuela had these people. It is so good to have the Venezuela hostages back home, and very important to note that Venezuela has agreed to receive back to their country all Venezuela illegal aliens who were encamped in the United States, including gang members from Tren de Aragua. Venezuela has further agreed to supply the transportation back. So Donald Trump, as we know, makes the art of the deal. He has done that again here with Venezuela, who will be taking back their criminals and paying for it. Number 4 reason Trump is trending today, it's Black History Month since it's February, but identity months are DOA at the DOD. Trump's Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, making that announcement that there will no longer be any identity months celebrated at the Department of Defense. Here was the statement here. Going forward, DOD components and military departments will not use official resources to include man-hours to host celebrations or events related to cultural awareness months, including National African American Black History Month, Women's History Month, Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, Pride Month, National Historic, all of these different months. We know the drill, okay? This is one of the stupidest things that we do. The only people who want identity months are the left-wing lunatics who seek to divide this country. We have American history. We are Americans. That is it. The only reason they do this is to separate us. And why in the world are we spending money on our military budget or defense budget on all of this nonsense? We remember the Morgan Freeman clip that went viral and always comes to mind when we talk about Black History Month.
Black History Month you find
ridiculous.
Why?
You're going to relegate my history to a month?
Oh, come on.
What do you do with yours? Which month is White History Month? Well, come on, tell me.
Well, I'm Jewish.
Okay. Which month is Jewish History Month?
There isn't one.
Oh. Why not?
Yeah.
Do you want one?
No.
I don't either. I don't want a Black History Month. Black history is American history.
How are we going to get rid of racism until...
Stop talking about it. I'm going to stop calling you a white man.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you to stop calling me a black man.
And there you go. The identity months are only being pushed by white liberals in America, and it only seeks to divide our country. We need to unite. Number 5 reason Trump is trending today. In Burnsville, North Carolina, they were praising Donald Trump for his executive order directing FEMA to rebuild private bridges. I'll put this one up on the board here. Residents in Burnsville, North Carolina, praising Trump's executive order directing FEMA. FEMA gave them only $40,000 to repair a $300,000 bridge. They have had 0 public assistance projects approved from FEMA in 4 months. Nothing has been done to help these people in North Carolina. Donald Trump, of course, made it his mission to make sure it was his first trip as commander-in-chief was to go visit those people in North Carolina who were abandoned by the previous administration. And so now they are going to get the help they need. Also, we know he was out in California. He also released the water there. Finally, we're not going to be trying to save the life of some obscure fish. We are going to protect the American citizens and their property by being able to fight fires with, who guessed it, water in California. All right, so there you go. It's the weekend. Trump is at Mar-a-Lago, but even from the Mar-a-Lago, he's ordering strikes on ISIS leaders. This guy never stops. Those are the top 5 reasons Trump is trending today. Make sure, if you're enjoying this, follow the podcast so you can find out the top 5 reasons why Trump is trending each and every day.
Trump is trending, he's everywhere. From the news to the cat babies in our air.